Good evening on a Sunday. Hope you had a good weekend. The weekend was great, right? I know we have a wet finish, which we expected, but Saturday really turned out to be mainly dry. Portland hit 63 today with all that dry weather into the afternoon. And then, of course, the clouds quickly thickening, and now we have the rain, which has been mostly light, not entirely. There have been some heavier rain pockets, but this will be mainly a rainy night and likely showers on Monday. Okay, so we begin with something I want to point out. This is right about noontime on Monday. This is the upper level flow. There's a really cold upper level low, cold for certainly this time of the year, and really any time of the year. 531 contour, 528 center low. What I want to point out is see the blue contour? That's the polar jet pressure height. So notice that dips down into Northern California. If you look at the weather models out through the next 30 days, it is possible that this system that's coming in tonight into tomorrow will be the coldest low of the season moving forward, if you will. I have snow levels tomorrow when you factor in everything at about 2,500 feet. I do not see any snow levels looking forward below 3,000 feet. So, April 1st is Tuesday, and it makes sense that we wouldn't have too many more of lows this chilly. Now, I do have Portland in the mid 50s tomorrow, so it's not going to be, that much colder than anything we've been having lately with these rainy days. But the snow level to me is interesting, so I wanted to point that out. And then number two, from the National Weather Service, the NOAA. This is their temperature outlook for the month of April. Notice how the Northwest not shaded in color in the equal chances category. Now, technically, that means that NOAA is saying there's no confidence to project colder than normal temperatures. There's no confidence to predict warmer than normal. And technically, there's no confidence to even predict normal. So they're not getting a temperature signal. In fact, the only signal that NOAA is seeing is above normal temperatures, basically in the southern tier states of our country, up into the Colorado Rockies, and then all the way up the East Coast into New England. So we'll see how this works out. Again, April outlook from NOAA. And if you add the outlook work that I did earlier today, I do come up with us being above normal temperature wise. And we could have some more 80s as soon as Sunday or Monday of next week, maybe a week from today. So wouldn't that be something? Okay, let's get you moving. Here's the complete outlook from NOAA. We talked about the temperatures. Again, my outlook work shows that we could be +1 to +2 degrees Fahrenheit above normal if you look at the mean temperature for the entire 30-day period. So that is a bit of a warmer flow pattern compared to climate average and what we have seen over the last 4, 5, 6 weeks. NOAA does put us in the above normal category for rainfall, and I have us coming in maybe around 3 inches, which would be just slightly above normal precipitation for the coming month. So could April be normal to a little bit above normal rainfall wise? And could it be a little bit by a degree or two above normal? That's what I think the best odds are. My YouTube video here brought to you by the Momentous Wealth Podcast. Listen on Apple Podcasts, listen on Spotify. You will find a variety of investment topics meant to educate you, especially if you're interested in learning more about investment topics pertaining to your retirement, your 401k investments, that type of thing. Okay. Let's start with right now. Here's the radar. So this initial band of rain that came up slowly this afternoon, that's this big rain shield that's now pushing northward uh, across the area. Then there's an elongated band. You can see it here as well on the wider radar shot. That's actually with a cold front that's pushing through the area right now. Snow levels have come up. They've been about 4,500 feet. They're going to go down, as I mentioned, to about 2,500 feet behind the front overnight tonight into tomorrow morning. Here's the thick cloud cover on the visible satellite picture. By the way, if you use my weather site, portlandweather.com, my imagery page has been down for quite some time. We had some data feed issues. All of those have been squared away, and I think it's really one of the best imagery pages that you will find anywhere with one snapshot looping live for you. And this is on my weather site, portlandweather.com. So here are the thick clouds. There's PDX, and you see some breaks over to our south over Central Oregon. You can also see some convection. See the cumulus clouds right in here and even down to our south. The instability numbers will be reducing, or meaning building instability behind the cold front. Often you get behind a cold front and you become more stable. But this time, because the air gets colder aloft, we're going to become increasingly unstable. So that certainly opens the door for some heavy scattered showers overnight, some scattered heavy showers again on Monday. Here's the front. By the way, see this low right? There's a low center. There is the mouth of the Columbia River. I know it's small. But if you're outdoors today, anywhere near the Columbia River, you really picked up an east wind. PDX had east winds gusting to 40 miles per hour. That's because this low has oriented itself to where the east winds out of the gorge are pulling toward the low. On the water vapor, you can see the low. There's the Columbia River opening. East winds shoot toward that low. Here it is on the upper level map. And by the way, this low pressure system, this big trough, the low itself sits offshore tomorrow, keeps feeding us shower activity, then weakens and pushes inland Tuesday morning. And then behind that, there's a weaker system on Wednesday. At one point, I was telling you next Wednesday was a strong low, but that's totally gone away. Now it just looks like a typical scattered shower day. No lightning anywhere except for in the past 20 minutes. There's a strike down near Klamath Falls, it looks like, in southern Oregon. And I mentioned we're becoming increasingly unstable overnight. So that opens the door for some scattered downpours, and maybe it opens the door for even some isolated lightning strikes in your forecast through the day Monday. Okay, let's take a look at where we are snow-wise. 34 degrees at Government Camp. Again, snow levels today have been 4,000 feet to higher. It's just wet, but with showery precipitation down to 2,500 feet, we could certainly see some snow showers over the Cascade passes tomorrow morning for Monday morning travel. Right now, everything is wet, but temperatures will fall off overnight. Now, this shows Monday high 39, Tuesday 41. So, snow showers in the morning covering some of the Cascade passes potentially, but then during the day, temperatures will warm and the roadways would melt off and get in better shape. You're going to see a lot of this in the coming forecast. You're probably already seeing it on your phone. This coming weekend looks fantastic. Look at this. Sunny skies Friday, Saturday, Sunday up on Mount Hood of temperatures warming near 60 on Sunday. By the way, my Mount Hood page brought to you by Hillcrest Ski and Board Shop in Gresham on Burnside Road. Please visit them for your sporting needs, especially for winter sports. You can buy attire, you can rent gear, etc. on my Mount Hood weather ski forecast page. You can find a link to their website. Okay, let's talk about rain. So this shows you how much rain is coming into our area overnight tonight into sunup on Monday. Most of the models agree it's somewhere up to a quarter of an inch. So this shows about a quarter of an inch of rain in Washington, the Yamhill counties and Salem, 1900s at PDX, about 15100s up in Seattle. Shows a half to three quarters of an inch of rain for you folks along the coast. And the upper, even though the low is offshore from the Columbia River, the main flow pattern with the jet stream moisture transport is down along the California border. And that's why you see this heavier rain down in extreme southern Oregon. You can see that showing up nicely on the radar products. Okay. So let's say a quarter of an inch tonight into tomorrow morning. And then this is an accumulative map. So it shows basically another quarter of an inch coming during the day tomorrow, with the valley now at 5/10 to 6/10 of an inch of rain. Not much rain tomorrow up in Seattle. This shows less than a tenth of an inch. It does show the coast, so a half to three quarters of an inch tonight, and then doubling on that through tomorrow. So all total through Monday, this shows Tillamook 1.50 inches, and then you've got the inland rain totals over 2 inches of rain down around Medford. So we'll see if you folks get hammered like the flow pattern suggests that you might. And then we will be seeing just a few showers on Tuesday daytime, and then showers are scattered on Wednesday. And then by the time we get to Thursday morning, we're pretty much dry, and we pretty much will begin a long stretch of dry weather. So here are the accumulative totals for those of you that like to see this from right now through Thursday sunup. Look at this. It shows 2, 3 inches plus down in the extreme southwestern corner of Oregon. It shows about an inch and a half, inch and a quarter up and down much of the Oregon coast. Shows less than a half of an inch up in Seattle. Shows about 3/4 of an inch, maybe a little bit more from Portland down toward Salem and Albany. And you've got measurable precip across most of our two-state area. Okay. Flow pattern, let's check it out. This is that cold low that I showed you when I started this video, and I made the point that with a snow level of 2,500 feet overnight tonight and Monday, this could be the coldest low of the season moving forward. I mean, all the other lows we get won't be quite as deep, not quite as cold. Doesn't mean that the other lows, they may produce more rain than this one, but they won't produce snow levels as low, and the overall depth of the cold weather will be more shallow. So I mentioned this low just sets offshore Monday. There you can see it. And then on Tuesday, it pushes inland. Here it is. At weekends, it's gone, but the trough is pushing inland on Tuesday. Then there's what was a strong low on Wednesday. Look at this. There's a little trough right here, a scattered shower with a northwest flow pattern on Wednesday. That's it. That's not a lot of rain. And then here comes the dry. Here's Thursday's ridge building in slowly. Friday, sunny. Saturday, sunny. Let me back it up. This goes through Saturday about noonish. Look how the weekend, upper level ridge centered over our area, warm air building all the way up into Canada. So right now, I know it's a ways out, but if the models are even half right, it's a high confidence call that this coming weekend will be really, really nice. Okay. I want to show you, this is the air mass map. And if you look carefully at these arrow barbs, this shows a southwest wind flow coming in tomorrow afternoon. The blue indicates cooler than normal temperatures. Will be in the mid 50s tomorrow. And then let's see if it changes on Tuesday. By Tuesday, we were in a southwest flow. Tuesday, it's a northwest flow, still a colder batch of air. The green's even colder, rain cooled, down to our south, potentially because it's rain cooled. Um, and then let's play it into Wednesday. Wednesday is that shower day with still west flow. Again, these are all cool temperatures, blue and green of the air mass. And then Thursday's the day the rain chances mainly scattered over the mountains. So by Thursday afternoon, see the warmer colors offshore? We're slowly starting to see the warm air flush, the cooler air, pardon me, the cooler air on Thursday flush out. And then by Friday, you'll see these wind barbs. All of a sudden, we're in an east wind flow. So an east wind flow, not always, but often, is a sunny flow. Not always, but often, this time of the year can lead to a really warm flow, especially go more and more into the spring and the summer months. So this plays you into Friday overnight. You can clearly see the really warm air and the east wind that builds in for the weekend. I'll show you my 7-day numbers in just a moment. We'll go around the horn and show you all the numbers. 61 in Medford right now. You folks seeing showers likely on Monday, 54, same on Tuesday. Shower threat on Wednesday, and then you're mainly dry Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And there's your warm up into the weekend, 75 degrees on Sunday. I apologize, but my nose is just itching like a son of a gun. I don't know if I got dog hair stuck on it from our Golden Maximus or what. So pardon me. All right. All right, here's Ben. What we got? We got morning snow, afternoon rain shower chances. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday's dry. This shows remember Thursday, there's a chance of showers mainly over the mountains. And here's the warming for the upcoming weekend. Make your plans now. 67 in Bend on Sunday. And if anything, a reminder that most forecast products, when you look out 7 days, they factor in climate. So if 7 days out, the data that you're looking at as a forecaster is this warm, when you factor in climate, it pulls the averages down. So my point is, if the models don't change, Bend on Sunday would be not 67, but up into the 70s, for example, if that makes sense. Okay. So just kind of remember that when you look at extended forecast products. Here's Pendleton, again, misspelled on the NOAA feed. But it is what it is. All right, we've got mid 50s and showers into Wednesday, a shower chance lingering Thursday, then all sunny. And again, maybe Pendleton's in the low 70s on Sunday. This shows Sunday and 68 degrees. Seattle, rainy Monday, chance of showers Tuesday, a rainy Wednesday, shower chance lingers Thursday, and there's the dry weather. And there's 70 up in Seattle on Sunday. Okay, wow. Salem, what do you got? Showers through Wednesday, shower chance Thursday. There's the warm up. These are definitely two. I think Saturday's up into the 70s and then Sunday's well up into the 70s. So, I mean, we'll keep you updated. The models could adjust, but right now that's what I'm seeing. Here's Eugene. Again, same thing. Shower chance, at least a chance lingering into Thursday. But today's wet. Tuesday not as wet. Wednesday likely showers. Thursday a few showers. Then boom, boom, boom. We warm up going into the weekend. North Bend, boy, this is wet weather. Remember, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday shower chance, and then even along the coast, you're warming into the 60s down there on Saturday and on Sunday. Okay. By the way, east winds, the winds have started to fade with that front now starting to push inland. PDX did have a 40-mile-per-hour wind gust earlier, but those winds will be more like what I write down, more like 5 to 20 or 10 to 20 from the south southeast, most areas on Monday. And then by Tuesday, we're west winds 5 to 15. Wednesday, west winds 5 to 15, maybe 5 to 20. And then it goes easterly. And right now, I'm not overly looking at gusty winds expected as we start warming up. So here we go. Monday, showers. Again, the weather model's about a quarter of an inch overnight tonight, potentially another 2/10, 15/100, a quarter of an inch tomorrow. Tuesday, far more dry than wet with partly cloudy skies. Then Wednesday, kind of a typical scattered shower day. Could be kind of 50-50 in terms of dry time versus wet. Weather models show Wednesday may only get like a 10 to 15/100 of an inch. And then Thursday, I've got mainly dry. The best chance of showers looks to be near the mountains. Today, I can't promise you completely dry weather, but we start to warm up and pull out of the cooler weather. I go 66 Friday, 75 on Saturday, 78, maybe 80 on Sunday, and then 80 to 84 on that following Monday. And then the following Tuesday is when rain starts to return. Okay. That's my video on this Sunday. Have a good Monday. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. It helps me out. You'll be notified when I post. I'm Rod Hill, and I will talk to you soon.